Hi everyone, it's Gio for footballbook.pro. Welcome back. These are my Week 9 picks for the 2010 NFL season. It's kind of been like throwing darts at the board, but we'll carry on. This is what we do. The first game we're going to look at is New England and Cleveland. Now, the Patriots are 4.5 point favorites here. The Browns pulled out all the stops a couple of weeks ago in New Orleans and knocked off the champs with a couple of trick plays. Well, they're not going to do that this week against Bill Belichick and the Patriots. They're not going to be fooled. New England hasn't registered the most yards in the league, but they have scored the most points so far, and that's a lot more important, whereas Cleveland is second last in points scored. The defense is really getting better for New England. Look at their goal line stand against Minnesota last week, just before the half. They're starting to remind me of the team about 5 years ago when they were winning the Super Bowl. It's a small price to pay for the Patriots here. Pay the 4.5 points and take the Pats. The second game we'll look at is New York Giants at Seattle. The Giants are well rested. They're coming off their bye. They're tied for third in the league in sacks, but they've knocked out 5 quarterbacks so far, and this is really bad because Seattle gives up a lot of sacks. I think they're tied for third last in the amount given. And Matt Hasselbeck is out of this game, so in comes Charlie Whitehurst, and it's not going to look good for these guys. 7 points might be a lot, but I think the Giants are going to romp here. Take the Giants and pay the 7 points. The third game we'll look at is a division game. It's Kansas City at Oakland. Now, Oakland has beaten a couple of teams recently by a lot of points, especially that Denver game. Denver passes the ball a lot, and Oakland defends the pass really well, but they don't defend the run. Well, in come in Kansas City with their number 1 rushing offense, and the Raiders, like I said, they don't stop the run very well. They run the ball almost as well as Kansas City, but Kansas City stops the run. And Namdi is missing in the secondary too, so I see a lot of bad things happening. They're here. Just want to tell you a couple of things. Kansas City 7-0 against the spread in the last 7 visits to Oakland. The road team is 19-6-1 in their last 26 meetings. The dog is 6-0 straight against the spread in the last 6, and the visitor has actually won the last 6 games in this series. You get the points here. You get 2.5 points. So take Kansas City and the points. And the fourth game we're going to look at is the Monday nighter. It's Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Now, in a bit of a scheduling quirk, the last 3. This is the third game in a row for Pittsburgh on the road. They won at Miami and they lost at New Orleans. Now, they're playing Cincinnati, who probably resembles New Orleans a little bit more. They've got Ochocinco and T.O. to pass to, and New Orleans is a passing team. Cincinnati swept the series last year. I'm not saying they're going to sweep it, but they're at home. They get the points. Take the points and take the Bengals +5. Okay, so we're going to look at a couple of over-under numbers here. The New York Jets and Detroit game is 42 points. Now, the Jets were shut out at home last week. I expect them to rebound. It was a very windy game. They're probably frustrated offensively. They'll rebound. And the Lions have been putting up points all year against everybody. We'll take the over 42 there. The Indianapolis-Philadelphia game, that's 46.5. That's pretty high, but I see nothing but offense in that game. Let's take the over. And in the New Orleans-Carolina game, the number's 40.5. Now, in the last 7 games between these two teams in Carolina, it's been an under. Carolina can't score points. I think they are averaging about 12.1 points per game. Let's take the under in that one. And our suicide pick is Atlanta. Take the Falcons in your suicide pool. Okay. I just want to give a big shout out to all my buddies at the Minnesota Vikings Nation Forum. You guys are really fun. I suggest to anyone go visit this site. I'll put a link right here for you to go to. It is a tough crowd though. Lots of venom. It's really fun just to watch it sometimes. And a special thanks to all you guys, and a special shout out to my friend Saint 33. You're a good guy, and an extra special shout out to my arch nemesis, Fatter Vike. You're a lot of fun. Okay, guys, we'll see you next week. If you have any questions, give me a call give me an email at gio@footballbook.pro, and please visit the website. It's www.footballbook.pro. Okay, we'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.